with an early morning caffeine level upgraded by 5 mugs of the fluent brown gold. With my spine stretched back into position, reduced movement compensating for being old. Dog bowls filled with hormone-free tasty chunks. My 4-legged friends are ready for the day. A morning cough cured with some smoky nicotine. Just one more coffee and I'll be on my way. Measuring twice, using metrics, so that's easy. Always get it right the second time around. Cutting straight is just a case of skill and practice. It's the final fitting of those joints that actually count. It's the smell of olive wood, freshly cut into useful parts. It's to fix the unfixable and recycle some rusty stuff. No matter how much I like the odor of turpentine or wax, all the time spent in the workshop will never be enough. A bit of puffing and groaning as I bend over to tie my steel no shoes laces and stand up again. 57 steps away from the ultimate men cave, the daily journey of a semi-pension creative man. Walking back again for the essential reading glasses, for else I can't see whether I hit a nail on its head. The smell of coffee invites me to reconsider, to go to the workshop or enjoy another mug instead. Measuring twice, using metrics, so that's easy. Always get it right the second time around. Cutting straight is just a case of skill and practice. It's the final fitting of those joints that actually counts. It's the smell of olive wood, freshly cut into useful parts. It's to fix the unfixable and recycle some rusty stuff. No matter how much I like the odor of turpentine or wax, all the time spent in the workshop will never be enough.
Welcome back in the Not Just Sawdust workshop. First of all, the result of our car project will be revealed at the end of this video. It has been many months since we more or less finished the workshop. There are however some projects that need to be finished. This week I decided to finish the workbench vise. It's a heavy record quick-vise that I bought at a charity auction a few years ago. Because of the workbench construction, I needed to make a bigger wooden faceplate on it, just a centimeter higher, but also it needs to be thicker because I wanted to have some 20mm holes in there for like bench dogs or clamps. I took a nice piece of mahogany from a pile of recycled wood. I'm just looking for some cork, which shouldn't be a problem in Portugal, you would think. Nevertheless, the vise works great and I'm happy with it. I don't know what the next project will be, but if you want to know, well, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to support us, consider a membership on Patreon. The link is down in the description, where you will also find an Amazon wishlist with stuff that we would welcome in our workshop.
Well, I come from the lowlands where the dikes hold the sea and the Bible holds tight to what women shouldn't be. There's a party in the chamber full of suited holy men saying let the women be the queens of their kitchen again. Now some live in the hills where the eucalyptus sways and the full moon howls in mysterious ways. There's incense in the outhouse, a drum in every shed, and a Dutch couple selling silence with a vegan loaf of bread. It's the bell parade tied around the mind. One says read your Bible, the other realigned. One fears sin, the other fears wheat, but neither lets tradition near their sandal-covered feet. Now the locals sip their coffee, shake their heads and grin as another ancient stone house gets its chakra tuned within. They are acting weird, don't have all marbles in line. Hey, they'll pay double for a goat shed and call that divine. One side says don't dance, the devil's in the knees. The other let's dance naked among the olive trees. From silent retreats to sermons aloud, it's all about being chosen, just not in a crowd. Oh, the bell parade, black a rainbow dyed. One knits crosses, one brews ayahuasca pride. But neither talks much which one own in the local store. Who's wondering who's buying up the farm next door? Faith is faith, whether shouted or hummed, and salvation tastes different depending who's thumbed. The Gospel of Matthew or the Book of Retreat, but the olive trees still grow where the goats used to bleat. So bless the bell parade, let 'em march side by side. Let the preacher and the healer take the same countryside. Just don't forget the folks who've been here all along, with their Sunday soup and quiet strength still strong. Yes, it's the bell parade, holy and high, with tambourines or Bibles lifted to the sky. But maybe real grace in this heat and sun is just fixing your roof for the winter to come. Now pass the poem and keep it warm. We'll talk about the soul after the storm. Well, I've built chairs and carved fine stairs, hung doors straight in midair. 40 years of sawdust sweat, I should know better, and yet there she was in neon green, slick design and shipping clean. A tool for $5, what a steal. Too good to be true, but real. Or shiny cheap temptation, your devil in disguise, with promises in plastic pots and photos full of lies. I clicked and smiled, felt proud and bold, but what I got just broke and rolled. Now I'm back where I began, ashamed and slightly bruised. My trusty tools just shook their heads like, man, you've been misused. The saw sparked once, then screamed and died. The square was shaped more like a pie. The clamp just snapped like old baguette, the kind of junk you won't forget. I stood there with my project stalled, my pride deflated, ego mauled. A master craftsman punked online by tools that broke on second try. Oh, shiny cheap temptation in colors so absurd. You called to me like sirens do, each glowing magic word. I bid, I bought, I lost my cool. A seasoned fool with a plastic tool. Next time I'll scroll right past your grin and trust the box my granddad still kept his chisels in. Now I've restarted, humble deep, with tools that cut, not tools that weep. A little poorer, a lot more wise, with less blind faith and discount ties. So here's my tale, don't mock, relate. The price of cheap can escalate. If it seems too good, it likely bites. And I got 10 strip screws to prove it right. Oh, shiny cheap temptation, you slick seductive fraud. You got me good, but I bounced back with glue and hardwood. God, now I sand with steel and drill with grace. No more mistakes from cyberspace. Let this be your caution sign in neon pink and chrome. Sometimes the best tools are already home.
The ballad of a discount fool. Yes, I did it again. I bought some cheap stuff from Temu and threw it in the bin after trying to use it. I'm a fool. But the vise is ready, the faceplate is good, the holes are all in now, it works fine. I must admit I drilled one hole in the wrong place because I didn't calculate right where the big balls of the vise itself are inside the table. So I have to plug it up. As I promised, the result of the car project, yes, it's complicated, but you see that it's a complete, nice, flat surface with a lot of legs under it that can fold, but the whole thing is flexible. So this car has 6 seats in it, but you can take the seats out very easy. And with this system you can put 1 seat in or 2 seats every time a little part of the construction folds together. So it works fine and it looks nice now. There's carpet on it. Kind of a complicated system, but it works. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you again next week with another project. At the logo.